This is Ryan Thompson, Assistant Athletic Director for Communications here at Davenport University. And today we're talking with the women's basketball program. We have head coach Rick Albro in his 4th season. And we also have junior Toni Grace, who is a guard from Fishers, Indiana. Coach, let's start with you. What have you and your coaching staff done during the pandemic to keep your team upbeat and positive?
Well, we have, Ryan, thanks for having us. We have Google Hangout meetings where at least once a week, we were going to have one today, and yet, we've got classes that the girls have, and then I set one up for tonight, but got 2 texts that a couple of kids have group work in terms of getting group projects done to turn in. This is the last week of classes and they go into exams next week. So we'll have a little bit more time after next week because right now we're not going to have our young ladies back until December 28th. And let's just hope come December 28th, this hasn't been extended and that we can get back in the gym and start to get ready to play for games, because we have not been able to. The most people we've had in practice before we got sent home 2.5 weeks ago was 8 healthy bodies. And because we were having to work in pods, not one time have we been able to go up and down 5-on-5. So it's been a challenge.
Yeah, most definitely. I know this has affected everybody. You had mentioned the 28th being able to start practice. You guys are supposed to start the season on January 8th at Northwood. So, what can you do in that short amount of time to prepare for the opener?
Well, I talked with Toni and a couple of the other girls yesterday, and we've done an awful lot. Well, we've been limited to breakdown work, and we've done a lot of that. And we've pretty much built our defense by going 2-on-2, 2-man drills, and 3-on-3 at max. And so when we report, we got to get a lot of shots up, and we got to scrimmage a lot. We just got to go up and down 5-on-5, because as hard as these girls may think they're working at home, once you start going up and down and there aren't whistles to stop, your condition is completely different, and your timing. And so we just got to get as many minutes as we possibly can going up and down 5-on-5 once we get back.
Coach, what do you like about the makeup of your team for this year? You brought in some freshmen, obviously, and now you've been starting like your 4th year. Everybody is your recruit. So what do you like about your team heading into this year?
Well, the fact that all of our returnees have been in the system, they know what to expect. We're trying to play faster right now. We've got, like I said, we've got the fundamentals of our defense in. We want to be able to switch defenses up a little bit more than we have in the past. And we want to play with a short clock. And that's the way I had always coached. And that's what we've tried to build around with our recruiting. And so I'm excited about the fact that we're going to be able to play the way I've always liked to play, and that's be the aggressor.
Great. Toni, we'll turn our attention to you now. You've been a part of the team since the day you stepped onto campus, been an important part of this program. How have you evolved from the first day as a freshman until now?
Oh, man. A lot of stuff has changed since then. Our whole team has changed, so I think especially the first 2 years, I've learned a lot about stepping up and being a leader on the team. And I've learned a lot about how to play with different types of people the last 2 years. So I think it's been good for me since then.
The state of Indiana is known for its love of basketball. For those of us not from Indiana, what does the sport mean to you and to the state?
The state is huge. It's always been huge. I moved here from Ohio when I was in 4th grade, and that's literally all anybody ever talked about. So of course I got into it. I found my love for it around 4th grade. Yeah. And I've always loved competing. I've always loved the adrenaline I get at a game. And when it's a heated game, that's just my favorite part of it.
You've been able to double the amount of 3-pointers you made from your freshman to your sophomore year. How hard have you worked on your outside shooting to improve that number?
Well, I talked to Coach a lot after freshman year. So that summer I literally was in the gym every day working on it because I wanted to be more dynamic player. I didn't want to just be known for one thing and confine myself to just driving. I wanted to expand my game, and talking with coach and helping myself to get in the gym and actually work on those things really helped me.
And finally for you, what's been the morale like on the team? How have you guys been able to overcome some of these recent challenges so far?
Just keeping in contact with each other has been really important. Our relationship on and off the court is a lot different than what I've experienced the last 2 years. So we've been keeping in contact, just making sure our connection and chemistry is strong. So just keeping on doing that, I think we'll be okay.
Well, thank you very much for joining me here today. And we really hope that things get back to normal and that you guys can tip things off on January the 8th.
Ryan,
Thank you for having us.
Thanks. And I just, please, people, don't be selfish. Wear your masks. Give us a chance to have a season, please.
Thanks, Coach. And for everything else about women's basketball, you can visit dupanthers.com and follow us on social media.